Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be going from Grand Central Station all the way to New Haven. That is the full route. Let's get going. Simnut. Now, in the last video I was a bit dissatisfied with the fact that it sounded like I was shouting throughout the entire video. And that is because the sound of the engine was extremely loud in my ears and I was shouting over it. So for anyone who watched that, I apologize. That must have been really annoying if you stopped watching that video because of the fact that I was shouting throughout the entire video. Then I completely understand. Anyway, in this video I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be talking normally. So let's unpause this. And I already have my ears lower, but the sound in the actual video is fine from what I understand. It's not fine to last. Alright, so our departure is in a minute, and I'm going to turn on our lights, set her into a forward, and we should be good. Oh yeah, I have to put the pantograph up. It's kind of weird. The Metro North trains don't have a pantograph, but in this, weirdly enough, it does. I don't understand why that is. It's weird. Because it's an electric train, Microsoft Train Simulator likes to be, has a pantograph for all electric trains. Like, all trains have pantographs. Alright. So, let's release the brakes. We're going to move now, and we have a 60 miles per hour speed limit going on right now. Alright, we're moving now. We have 60, alright, so at 90, which this train can't really achieve, to be honest with you. And then we're going to be doing 60 and then 30. Our next stop is Harlem 125th Street. So before we went to Stamford, Connecticut, this time we are traveling all the way through to New Haven. This is New Haven. This is not the New Hudson line. The Hudson, or New Hudson, I don't know if it's Hudson, but it's a Hudson line is the other one. And no one has made a Hudson route for OpenRails or Microsoft Train Simulator, which one you prefer. So the creator of this made the New Haven line, never the Hudson, which always perplexed me. I mean, if you're going to do one line, you may as well do the other, but unfortunately, he did not make the Hudson line, which is the one that goes to Hudson, and I took that line mostly to go to White Plains, or Bronxville, but right now we are going straight to Haven. That's where we go, Haven. I guess this train can go 90 miles per hour easily. Okay. But we're about to hit 60. Whoa, that train is moving. That would have... I don't understand why it didn't have me go slow there, because that would have been easy to rail. Now, the thing I don't like about OpenRails is that when the train's moving too fast enough, it will not derail. OpenRails has disabled it. You can't even enable the trail to derail. Microsoft Train Simulator, you can derail the train, but in this, you can't derail the train. I don't understand why. Obviously in Train Simulator 2021, you can derail the train. In this, you cannot do it. It's silly to me why that feature was taken out in the first place for OpenRails. They're like, oh, but Microsoft Train Simulator had a random denominator or whatever to derail the train, so we felt that we should remove it. Then why not just come up with your own physics model to have the trains derail? Why not? So yeah, didn't incorporate that. I don't know, it's just weird to me that they didn't put in a derailment model in OpenRails. I mean, that kind of puts out the risk of fail when it comes to going too quickly. So that's how I feel about it. I really feel like they should have put that in. That's just my opinion. I feel like they should have put that in, but they did not do it. So you know what? That's their decision. Who am I to say what they should and should not do? And we are... It seems that the game slows down a little bit when there's a slip. I don't know why. It does that. Okay. I had to slow down so that we can meet the 30 miles per hour speed limit. We're outside again. Good. So we are in... This is still Manhattan. I said this was the Bronx. No, Harlem is Manhattan. We don't get to the Bronx until we hit Fulton. Which it seems we're not even stopping at Fulton. We're going straight for Stamford. So we're not stopping at the stops we've done before in the previous video. We're going from Harlem all the way to Stamford, Connecticut. That means we're not stopping at Pelham or Mount Vernon East, nothing. We're not stopping at those stops, apparently. This is the true express train here. We're just straight up going straight for Stamford, Connecticut. No stops this time. Straight up from here to Stamford is where we're going currently. And that's going to be interesting because we've been to Stamford before in a previous video. I've had my coffee and all that good stuff. But now we are going straight for it until we hit New Haven. This is going to be fun. In my opinion, this is going to be fun. I don't know if this is going to make it a shorter video because we're not stopping at every single stop that there is. But yeah, I'm not complaining. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm already really enjoying this. I completely keep on forgetting every single time I play Open Rails just how much I love the simulation. I love it. I love it so much. That's the reason why when someone's like, I need a nice train simulator. Open Rails, you don't even need original Microsoft Simulator content for this to work. You can download content and actually get it to work. There is an instructional video on how to achieve this. Alright, so now that I know how to stop and I know for a fact that you cannot open the doors, we're just going to stop here and yeah. We're going to stop, slow down, and stop at our stop here at Harlem. There you go. Passenger boarding completes in 3 minutes. So we got here really early. We got here 10:13. It's about 4 minutes early. So here we are. 3 minutes early is good. I'm not complaining. I mean, you got to get to Stamford by 10:50. Which we might get there late because the last time everywhere was 30 miles per hour or under. Which is a pain. Honestly, it is to wait through 30 miles per hour zones. So from here, we got to get there from 10:17 all the way to 10:50. This should be interesting because we're going to be traveling past Stamford. We're going to be waiting here for a little bit because the boarding passengers it's 3 minutes long, man. It's quite a bit. Got a ding on my phone. Oh, I got one new notification from White Noise and Facebook. Governor Andrew Cuomo. He is live right now in Buffalo holding a COVID briefing. He's live right now. How many times are we going to have COVID conferences, right? A lot. There's a lot of COVID conferences coming from our New York State governor. It's funny how I'm talking about Cuomo now because I'm doing a New York State route all the way from here to Connecticut. You know? I actually had to look at Action Kid, another YouTuber that I really like watching. He walks around towns and stuff like that with his camera. Action Kid, exactly how it's spelled. He walked around Stamford, Connecticut, and immediately I want to go visit. I could have actually visited Stamford, Connecticut, but I didn't really know I didn't really know it was there. Now that I do, Stamford, Connecticut looks like a nice little city. And I'm looking at, Stamford, Connecticut. I'm like, oh man, I would love to go visit. I really do miss living downstate because I live upstate. And, oh yeah, I forgot that you can do this, right? I really do miss living downstate. I do. I miss it. You do miss things when you're gone for so long and you've been living in another place for so long. It sucks. For example, I missed the cheap Chinese food. I don't miss the highest hell rents, but I do miss the cheap Chinese food. I miss the pizza. I just miss how alive everything felt. So, alright, so now we gotta go. Whoops. Yeah, let's take the brakes off. I'm derping right now. Okay, so we gotta move now. We're moving now. So our departure is 10:17, 10 seconds out after the fact. So we are now going to move our butts all the way to Stamford, Connecticut, and our next stop after Stamford will be Norton Heights. Anything after Stamford, I don't know, because I've never moved. I never really rode the train after that point. I never, like when I went on to Metro North, I never went past that point. I didn't find any reasons to. Why would I go to Connecticut personally? Why would I do it? Maybe to look for work. That would have been a good reason. But I didn't do that. I think that would have been an amazing reason, just to, maybe if I can't find work in New York, maybe I can go find it in Connecticut. I didn't think of that. But at the same time, Metro North tickets are very expensive, so if I was to get like a monthly pass from Mount Vernon East all the way to Stamford, Connecticut, that's traveling to another state. That would have probably been a very hefty ticket price to go from point A to point B. I remember my ticket price going from Mount Vernon East to New Rochelle being like, I would say about $36 a month. From Mount Vernon West on the Hudson line, it would be like from Mount Vernon West to White Plains, I think was $60 a month. It's a lot of money to go from Mount Vernon West all the way to White Plains. That was a lot of money. And I was paying them monthly to go work at Walmart, which, oddly enough, the Walmart in White Plains is no longer there because I worked there in 2008 and now it's no longer there. I have no idea how in the world that even happened. I learned that. I was like, this is I was like, doing my mock-up for a resume one day, and I found out, wow, that's strange. White Plains doesn't have a Walmart anymore. It's not there. That surprised me a lot. The fact that it's no longer there. I remember that the Burlington Coat Factory was there. On top, when I was there, they were actually building the Burlington Coat Factory in that mall complex that the Walmart was in. So where in the heck have they moved the Walmart to downstate? If it's not no longer in Westchester County, it's no longer in White Plains, where is the Walmart now? That's what I want to know. You know, so that's literally what I would love to know is where is it now, today? That's something I'd like to know. I haven't done any research as to where it's currently located, or maybe the area no longer even has a Walmart. Maybe now someone, you know, when you got to go to Walmart, you got to go a long, ridiculous distance just to go to a Wally World. So I don't know. I just found it strange because it was in a very convenient spot in White Plains. It was an extremely convenient spot. So why in the world would they move it and close that location? It makes absolutely no sense to me why they would even move that location in the first place. It's stupid to me that they would do that. Because it wasn't a bad store whatsoever. It was actually a very well put together Walmart. It was 2 floors. First floor, then second floor. It didn't go up one. It went down one inside the store. That was just very strange to me how they were closing this Walmart down. It didn't make no sense to me why they did that. You know, it was across the street from a very active mall. And during this time, I believe Circus City was still open. Circus City no longer exists. Unfortunately, neither does Toys R Us. But these places were still open. You know, they were still open to the public. They were still active businesses. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese, I believe, closed too, which sucks. You know, Chuck E. Cheese was a part of my childhood. Toys R Us was a part of my childhood. And so was Circuit City. I mean, even before Circuit City, we had Caldors. Caldors was another store. It wasn't in White Plains. This is the Caldors I'm thinking of is in the Pelham area. Yeah, it was in Pelham. And Caldors no longer exists either. They have been a defunct business since the 90s. And thinking about all of this stuff, you know, it makes me feel old because I'm only in my mid-30s. And I feel like I've seen relics of time completely disappear over the 3 decades and a half that I've been alive on this earth. And it's so strange to see that businesses that were essentially not doing terrible in the slightest are just now closed. They don't exist anymore. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. Because these were not bad businesses, you know? From what I remember, the Caldors was just like your everyday other type of, you know, consumer location where you get clothes or food or whatever that you might fancy. Kind of like Walmart today. And if I were a guessing man, the reason why Caldors failed in the first place might have been because of Walmart. I'm not too sure. But we still have businesses open like Target today. Target's still a thing today. At least, you know, Target store. I have a Target product in my house actually. It's the Oregon Trail handheld, which was first a Target exclusive. Yeah, I have that thing. And I've read reviews that the D-pad, people said that the D-pad was really bad. And it's not that bad. Those who complain about the D-pad have never played the MS-DOS version of Oregon Trail. They don't know how difficult the hunting controls are. I don't think they've never experienced it. if they've ever experienced the controls for hunting in Oregon Trail on MS-DOS, they'd be like, oh, never mind. Because honestly, the controls on MS-DOS was bad. It's just my opinion. I believe, yeah, they were definitely bad. They weren't great. I can tell you that right now. There was two ways to control an Oregon Trail. Was either the numpad, or you could use period and comma to turn yourself in spacebar to shoot. I love me some Oregon Trail though. I love like old school stuff like that. You know, anything old school that takes me back to my childhood. Like loading in a floppy disk and just playing Oregon Trail. It's boomer as hell if you think about it. It's just like so boomer, it's crazy. You know, people are like, oh, you like the Oregon Trail? What is the Oregon Trail? I have no idea what that is. The Oregon Trail is a game where you start in Independence, Missouri. And you got to travel all the way from Independence, Missouri to Oregon without dying. That's the objective of Oregon Trail. Don't die. And don't die from dysentery, which is the bloody flux, meaning that you bleed outside your butthole. So you die from excessively bleeding from throughout your butt. You're just like completely bleeding outside your cornhole. And your family's like, oh no, my son has dysentery. He's bleeding out of his ass. That's the only thing people remember Oregon Trail for, is the fact that your family members can die from the bloody flux. It's like worse than diarrhea. Seriously, it's worse than diarrhea. You know, forget about cholera. Dying from cholera. Bleeding directly from the anus is enough to warrant chuckles from, in my opinion. That is just hilarious. Hello, Mount Vernon. How you doing? Miss me? Of course you don't. That is just like hilarious to me, the fact that that game is mostly remembered for the fact that you can die by bleeding from the ass. That's just the most hilarious thing to me. It's just funny that I've never been told to slow down to 30 miles per hour throughout this trip yet. I'm driving at a consistent 60 miles per hour. We're getting there a lot more quicker now, which I am perfectly okay with. You know, we're just passing through. We're getting from Harlem all the way to Stamford, Connecticut. So I'm not going to complain whatsoever. And I got another ding on my phone. What do you want, phone? Gustavo wrote a comment about your sound. Oh yeah? What did you say? Enlighten me. Perfect sound for reading. Sounds of the park. And Gustavo's replies to that, yes it is. Well, you know what? Because of the fact that I record sounds outside with my Zoom H1n, you know, I'm happy that people on the White Noise app, which you can get for free on the mobile app store, I do my own sounds. I record them. I'm glad that people are enjoying them. Oh, I can go 75 miles per hour. Let's go floor it, because I was paying too much of attention to my phone. I don't want to be late for our Stamford stop. since we can pretty much go really, really fast without any kind of consequence, I would like to take advantage of this opportunity to get there as soon as possible as we pass through New Rochelle. This is New Rochelle right here, and at least that wasn't a sharp turn as we're passing through New Rochelle. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, whoa, I'm going too fast. Oh, jeez. Let's slow down a bit, shall we? Because we're about to hit 90. Yeah, I'll speed up anyway. Because we're about to hit 90, right? No? Maybe so. You gonna switch? Yes or no? Okay, cool. Because I'm just gonna have my throttle lever down until we hit 90 miles per hour. So this is going really fast. We're going really, really, really fast right now. More fast than I'm used to going on a route. Except if you're playing like free roam mode. You can go as fast as you like. You know? And because OpenRails took out the fact that you cannot derail, takes the danger out of it. That's just my opinion. I just feel like it just takes the danger out of derailing and takes out the consequence of derailing. I just find it silly that they would take that feature out. I don't understand why. I'm bringing that up again. I just find it absolutely silly. Alright, let's go back in the cockpit view and give this a nice look at how fast we're going. We're going really fast. It's 90 miles per hour. This is really fast. And we are 12 miles away from the Stanford location. So, yes, we're going pretty fast. And we have a 75 mile per hour mark up ahead, which is a mile away. So we will have to slow down to 75. I think we're going to make it. Yeah, I believe we're definitely going to make it to Stanford before 10:50. I really think that we are. I believe we are. Alright, I need to start slowing down to 75 because we're about to hit 75. Boop, there we go. Slow down just in time. Thankfully, thanks to my rail driver controller, if I were doing this on the keyboard, you can forget about slowing down in time. It's much more easier when you have these levers to deal with. Which I'm very grateful for, the fact that I actually have this controller. It makes driving trains so much more easier, I cannot tell you. It's an expensive controller, but the one thing I don't like about it is it's still analog. Here we go again with these beams right in the face. I still find that silly. And it's just 4 of them. I think this cost me like $270, something like that, this rail driver controller. It is one of my prized possessions because it's the one thing I love doing is driving trains. I really do. I find it very enjoyable. There's never a time where I do not not enjoy driving a train from point A to point B. It's just enjoyable, plain and simple. No matter which way you flip it, it's just fun to me. It's just more like, you know, a taste thing. Like, I like shooters, I like RTS, and etc., so on and so forth. Sports games, fighting games, yada yada. Don't get me wrong, I'm a gamer. I play plenty of different games. There is something about simulators that really tickles my fancy, and the reason why I love them so much. There's also a reason why I love OpenRail so much. The fact that I can now play Microsoft Train Simulator content, HD, widescreen, crisper textures, 60 frames per second frame rate. This to me is amazing. If you can get this going, man, this is definitely a lot of fun. Matter of factly, you don't even need to pay for this content. You just need to put this into a folder and do a little bit of work in OpenRails to get to work, and you can play this just fine, really. You don't even need to have Microsoft Train Simulator installed. You can play this just as is. Obviously, in the description below, I'm going to have the download link again for this content. So if you wish to play it, you can. There is a video that explains how to get content to work without Microsoft Train Simulator or OpenRails, because OpenRails is not dependent on Microsoft Train Simulator. So you can get this to work just fine, which is good. I gotta slow down because we're about to hit just 70, so there's a little tap on the brake. That's all we needed. We are now 6 miles away from Stamford. That's how far we are from now, so we're getting there. And it's only 10:37. In the previous video, I was late, and that's mostly maybe because it was very difficult to make the time, but at the same time I was still getting used to how the track model works when it comes to stops. I wasn't aware that that the blue 2 lines and meant that that's stop. You have to stop that. Now that I know that, I'm on the bar. So I have another train simulator where you have to open up the doors manually. This like F2 or F1 is to open and close the left doors or the right doors depending on the platform that you're stopping at. I might do that. It's called World of Subways. It's the first one where it's in New York City. I actually might do some videos on that because that's a good sim. I also have OpenBVE content, but I have to reinstall OpenBVE, and the good thing is that I backed up all my OpenBVE files. I like OpenBVE. OpenBVE is cool. It's a very simplistic simulator where it has New York City content, and I personally like it. The only thing I wish it had was 2-train route. It doesn't have a New York City 2-train route. I don't like that. It doesn't even have 1. It has other routes, but it doesn't have 2. It doesn't have 1. That annoys me slightly that it doesn't have it. But when it comes to train content on this channel, I have a lot of routes and content to make videos about trains than I do with any other game. I have a lot of train content. I'm not even joking about this or over-exaggerating. I truly do. Alright, it's 10:40 now. We're about 35 minutes into the video. I really do love that view of the river. It's simplistic, but I really do like it. Oh, time to slow down. Going a little too fast. Not for too long, because I can go 75 in a little bit, can I? Yes, sir. And we're going to have to slow down to 30 because we are approaching our Stamford, Connecticut stop. And we are very early. We're almost 10 minutes early. That is very early. Man, that's early. And I was just following the speed law. And we are damn early. Now I'm going to slow down a bit. Because we are almost there. And I don't want to come in hot at 70 miles per hour. So I'm going to slow down the train right now. Have it gradually slow down to about 30 miles per hour. Since we're really early, I don't feel the need to go in hot. So let's just cruise at around 30 miles per hour. No gas, no brake. Just coming in slow. We're only about a little bit less than a mile away from Stamford. So there really is no rush to get there because we're so early. And either way, we're getting there. Oh, now we have to slow down a bit. I'm not pumping it that hard. We have to be a little slower than 31, that's for sure. And boom, over the horizon there's Stamford, Connecticut, baby. Told you that wouldn't take that long. And we're only 38 minutes into the video. We got here pretty quickly. And we have to stop here and make our way to Norton Heights on the next stop. So we're making pretty good time considering. Like really good time. All right. 6 minutes 45 seconds. Because we got here really early. Really early. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. If I remember how to do this. I think it was W. No. How do you... Was it E or something? I don't remember how to move about. I don't remember what the forward key is. I think it was... Oh, it's page up. Never mind. Okay. Let's look around the platform. Since we're going to be here for about 5 minutes, we may as well just look around, make this stop a little bit more interesting at least. So this is Stamford, Connecticut. Look at that low-res sign right there. And North America and Swift and cars. And we have, whoa, excuse me, okay. It sort of like pops in and out. Oh, I could just do this with the controller. I don't even need to do this via the keyboard. The stuff just kind of like pops in and out at random. Why is that? The platforms just keep disappearing on me. It's like, I don't want to be seen. It's like, peekaboo, I see you. But yeah, this is, I've never been to the Stamford, Connecticut station. But if I were the one to make this, I would definitely want at least the station to look somewhat... What the heck? Okay. Whoa. It's like it just keeps disappearing. And here are the streets over here. Regional Express. In Microsoft Train Simulator, you would not be able to see that far. So you get a good view of the route from specific areas. So you get to see things that the creator didn't exactly think you would see during this time. But he did put like some effort into the area that the player wouldn't see. Like, why put those buildings back there? But he did anyway. Like, he just put a road there. Obviously, he's not going to like do it for too far up because that's not the aim of the game. It's just to, you know, drive a train. But I like this sort of thing. Just looking around the route. Going down station. Like the train here is just too early. Why is it so early? Like, he got here really fast. He was over speeding the entire time, which is so fast. Too fast for me. I'm just trying to win myself off right now. Like, oh my god. Yeah, stuff just keeps disappearing. I don't think, because you know, you could not do this in Microsoft Train Simulator. That's like do a free look. So, whoops, parts of the station is going to disappear. I love this crap too much. Am I too easy to please? No idea. I think I am. Alright, let's go back into our regular view here. Zoom in a little bit. Alright. So, we gotta leave in 1 minute now. We're almost ready to leave. Yeah. And then our next stop is Norton Heights. They really made us wait here for a while because of the fact that I was so early. I'm surprised I even got here that early. But yeah, I definitely got here extremely early, so hey, you know, I'm not complaining. Alright, and let's get going. We gotta be at Norton Heights at 10:55 this time. After that, Darien. Keep in mind, I've never been as far as New Haven. And our next stop is very close. Very close indeed. And it would seem that we might be coming in very hot, because now we have the challenge of not being late like in the last video. So I would really like to make it there before 10:55. I would like that very much. Maybe actually be on time this time, rather than being horrendously late. I will start braking once we get 0.5 miles away from our current stop. Alright, I'm going to let off the acceleration, let it slow down gradually until I hit 0.5 miles. What's funny is that now it's 10:53. I got a minute to get there. What is the appropriate distance to stop the train at this speed, right? Because you don't want to come in too hot, too fast. You don't want to do that. You want to at least approach the platform at 30 miles per hour at least. Okay? Alright, we got here. Okay. We got here early. Still on the platform, which is nice. So, whatever. As soon as it hits 5 seconds, I'm releasing the air brakes. I'm releasing not the dynamic bracer, just the regular air brakes. Okay, I'm releasing them. Let's get going. Go! Go, 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 go! And we're forced to drive at 30 after this, and I have to be at the next station at 10:58. After that, it's Rawaitan. It's the point where I don't even know how to pronounce the. No, I haven't been out this far. I don't even know how to pronounce that station's name. That's a very strange name for a train station. It really is. It's a really strange name. So is limiting me to 30 miles per hour going to make me late? Possibly. Because we've been doing so well before not being late. We got to Stamford extremely early, which I'm happy about. And now, are you going to make me late? That's what I want to. That's what I would love to know. Late or early? I mean, it would suck royally if you make me late, because you're making me drive at 30 miles per hour. You booblet. I do not appreciate this at all. Well, let's see, because 58:30 is when I'm supposed to be there. 10:58:30. Yeah, I'm definitely getting there late. Thank you, speed limit. I mean, I'm even going a little over the speed limit. And I'm going to be late. Well, you know, I'm here. So, hey. You know? Whatever. I'm here. Oh my god, you're a couple of seconds late. I'm so mad at you. That was not cool, okay? Still forced to drive 30. God. Okay. A real cab driver who drives trains for real in real life would be like, and I wouldn't beat yourself up over it. Yeah. If you say so. That just annoys me a little bit. the fact that I'm a couple of seconds late. And yeah, I'm not getting there at 11:01 because of the damn 30 miles per hour speed limit. That's so unfair. It really is. I was doing so well, getting there so early, and now I'm gonna be minutes late for my, because you have to drive at 70. You cannot. You have to drive at 30, no faster than 30. I hate that so much. And this is a straight shot. Look, you can go like at least 50, but no, it says you got to go 30. So the speed limit is 30. Don't go any faster than 30. I don't care. Going 31. I'm still going to abide by the speed limit. Even if I go a couple over, whatever. It's fine. No one's perfect on their trajectory of how fast they go. Who's going to be uncomfortable by going a couple of miles per hour over the speed limit, right? If they're over 35, fine, that's understandable. But really, who's complaining? If you want to get to where you need to go quickly, shut your mouth. Shut up. Just cállate la boca. Shut your mouth. Alright, we are now at Roraitan. Don't know where that is. No idea. Our next stop is South Norwalk. South Norwalk is where we gotta be. All right, we're on our way. 1.5 miles away at 30 miles per hour is going to make me at least 2 to 3 minutes late. That is so frustrating. Honestly, it is. I don't know if the creator of this route really thought out the times and the activities for these times to really make them lenient on, how fast this train can really travel from platform to platform. Obviously I was able to make it quickly from Harlem to Stamford pretty quickly, right? It's like 6 minutes early. And now it's like I'm following the speed limit, and now I'm like late on every, and I'm following the speed limit. I'm still late. From before, I was getting the hang of it, but I'm pretty much more of the hang of it now in terms of stopping at platforms and moving the train really well. Because I've been playing this game for years. And this is like the first time I've actually started doing activities seriously. Just for this channel, because all the time I would be too afraid to do the activities because I don't want to do them. I'm gonna fail them and stuff like that. It was just dumb fear. I don't know why. And now I'm finding a lot more enjoyment from the activities. And I have a lot of routes that have a ton of activity. I'm just talking about free routes. A ton of activities. Plus that train-sim.com has a ton of activities for these free routes. That just adds more content to the game. The fact that this game is so highly moddable makes this train sim very expansive. Just being able to make activity routes for this just makes this, just brings more of the enjoyment out of this. That you can play this a ton and still get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Alright. Well, here we are. We are now at South Norwalk. Let's see where we're at with, yep, the whole entire train made the platform. I'm happy with that. Next stop is East Norwalk. Look at that interesting building. Now we can go 70 to our next stop. Well, until we hit the 45, then we can only go 45. So, I've never been this far. I don't know how long it really takes to get to New Haven. I have no idea. Look at that large lake. Look at that. Oh, love it. 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 Heart it. Heart. Heart it. Oh, yes. Heart, 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 heart. I heart it all. Alright, we're going to stop right heart. Alright, good stuff. We still got here late. Like maybe 12 seconds late. I'm not good with my maths, so don't judge me when it comes to my counting skills. One, two plus two equals 4. Quick maths. Quick maths. Westport is our next stop. We are going to tell you every single stop we're going to, so you can get to where you're going twice as fast. Because we care like that. Now don't we, Billy? Oh, you know, after this, I'm making some food. I'm hungry. It's not like before I kept on refilling my cup of coffee. Now it's just me and the train encompassed to get there as quickly as humanly possible. Because we want to at least make a good run of it, honestly. To make a good run. Alright, we're getting close to Westport. Let's stop at the next station in cockpit view. Let's do it. I've been doing it all in third person. Well, let's do it without actually looking outside of the train. Let me see if I can manage it. I'll probably be able to manage a lot more better than I can. It's possible. Here's Westport. And they gotta stop before the lights, so... Oh yeah, wheel slip, my guy? Is that all you care about? Yay, I did it! You know what? I don't know why it's telling me it's warning me about wheel slip. That doesn't make any sense to me. Should I sand as I'm stopping? I'm gonna try sanding before I'm stopping the next turn, the next station. See how that affects it. I'm gonna see if that makes any difference, because every single time I stop the train, it tells me, oh, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip. Like, there's a wheel slip, you have to stop. Oh my god. Can't handle it. I'm like, I guess we are currently in the part of Connecticut where it's generally a forest. Because now we're in the most less aesthetically pleasing looking to the eye area. Now don't get me wrong, I still love the way it looks regardless. I'm biased on anything open rails. So it all looks good to me. I guess I'm just too easy to please, I'm guessing, for me in particular. Is that I'm too easy, it's very easy to please me, because I'm always happy with how it looks. I'm not biased. But in the previous sections, definitely was, stuff was just generally very nice to look at. And currently not so much, because it's just track and trees. And now we have a nice lake to the right. That's nice looking. Yeah, it's nice. I like that. Anything that has water, it makes me smile. I love water. That's why I'm biased. Oh my god, it has water. Ugh, definitely gets my thumbs up. Yeah, totally biased. We gotta slow down because we're getting to a point where we have to. And, yeah, I gotta slow down before we hit the 30 mark. Yeah, I gotta slow down. Let me hit the sander. It worked, actually. The sander worked. That worked beautifully. Yeah, that worked really nicely, actually, the sander. It's not raining. It's not snowing. How am I getting wheel slip? That makes no sense to me whatsoever, why I'm getting wheel slip. Alright, so the next stop is Southport. I think this video is going to be much longer than the previous one. Just because, first of all, we had to go further out. And now, I don't know how far out New Haven is. It doesn't matter how long this video is going to be. I'm going to upload it all in one shot. And because people's attention spans on YouTube is like, oh, I can only watch maybe a 4-minute video. Their attention span is not going to be like, oh yeah, I can definitely bunker down and watch an hour-long video. That's not gonna happen. I know how people are on YouTube. It sucks, but you know, as I stated in the previous video, these kind of videos I watch as background noise, and I do enjoy watching somebody driving. You know, even in a 20 or 30 minute video, I do enjoy them operating something in a sim. It's just something that's just, you know, enjoyable for me. Yeah. Especially if they have good commentary or have other people, you know, talking with them as they're driving. To me, that's fun. That's definitely a lot of fun. And we're flipping late again, like what else is new. Alright, time to No, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet. We're not sanding just yet. Now we are. How am I wheel slipping, man? I got the sander on. You booblet. Okay. You donut. Gordon Ramsay made the donut insult popular. No, I should use it. Alright, Fairfield is up next. Wow, this is a very long journey. I knew it would be. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it beforehand. Before I even started this, it was going to be a long journey. I knew it. 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 Now it's giving me unrealistic times. Yeah, get from Southport to Fairfield in 2 minutes. That is stupid. That is dumb. Dumb. Really, really dumb. Really would expect somebody to get there in 2 minutes. Seriously. That is just dumb. B. Emphasis on the B. B. Dumb. B. I thought that was a platform. The platform's right over there. We're coming up on it anyway. Yeah. Just stop the train. Don't stop giving me the wheel slip compensation. Yeah. Next stop, Fairfield Metro, 1.6 miles away. And we can go 75 miles per hour to get there, but we have to also consider the fact that the train needs to accelerate. So I got the throttle at max. So I don't know. Are we going to be able to get there in less than a minute? No. No, we're not. We're not going to get there in a minute or 2 minutes. Oh, man. I honestly don't know if anybody has ever even made it in 2 minutes, or hasn't even gotten everything early in this. I don't even know. Yawning. Tired. Gotta love being tired. All I had today was a sandwich. That's literally all I had today. It was a peanut butter sandwich. That's it. That's all I had. No wheel slip this time. On a station. That's how I like it. Very open area. I think we're in the country. Alright, next stop is Bridgeport, and after that is our last stop, which is... Sorry, it's not the last stop. I'm thinking Stamford. It's Stratford. I still do not see New Haven. I still don't see it. Alright, we're going to be forced to go below 30 miles per hour again, making us even more late. And that building is going to hit us, no? Oh, that is way too close. That building's way too close to the tracks. Ooh, way too close. I was going to save this route for another time, but I was itching for more. I was going to do another game that I own, but I wanted to do more open rails. And I love this route. I really do. So, yeah, here we are, just doing some more open rails. Another hour, over an hour. This is actually longer than the first video. So, this is far longer. Definitely far longer than the previous video. Though, it's given me a lot more practice on stopping the train, because I've always thought that my skill in stopping the train was always the worst. Oh man, okay. There's a big tree right in front of the tracks. This is a pretty good turn right here. Are we actually arriving early? We're actually arriving early for once. Oh my god. We're actually arriving early at this time. Get out of here. This is an actual early stop. And like, this is an actual early arrival. I'm stunned. Finally, we got somewhere early. Wow. I can't believe it. Finally, got somewhere early. Wow. Oh, this is a nice area. Oh, yeah. I like Bridgeport. Bridgeport's nice. I like that big... Yeah, I love that, actually. I actually wish I got here sooner. I will just cam about this area. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, yeah. That pleases my eyes very much. And we made a good stop on this station. Very good stop. It's a very, very good stop. Very pleased. Sorry. Oops. Now let's depart. Alright. Next stop is Stratford. I feel like a bootleg announcer. Please stand clear of the doors. Next stop is Stratford. Please keep your belongings close to you. We are not responsible for any stolen or lost items. Please enjoy the ride.
Excuse me, you're not responsible for stolen or lost items? How dare you even suggest that you are not responsible for my missing $1 million diamond on my middle finger? Do you know what that means, sir? I am somebody.
I actually like this bridge. Those little details is everything. Everything. Even for something as old as this, that's everything to me. Gives you goosebumps. If you're me. You know, that's if you're me, yeah, definitely, it gives you goosebumps. Oh yeah, definitely. So, I don't know if we're gonna get there early because the whole stretch is 30 minutes long, and we got to be there at 11:36. 11:33 now. We got there early to Bridgeport, which was nice. I don't know how far New Haven is. No idea. I've never been out this far. This is totally new to me. I have not explored this entire route. But it is quite long. That it is. It's quite long. I don't understand why this shot right here is not like 45 or 50 miles per hour. Like, would you program it in that you can go faster here, or no? You're going to make everybody travel very slowly. There's no turns, no nothing like that you can go fast on this strip. I would think you can. But no, not here. Interesting. Very interesting. Now we're more in plain areas again, where it's mostly forest and some housing. That's all that there really is here. We're coming up on Stratford, and we're going to be late for this one. Definitely.
You can't go any faster than 30. Sorry.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm going 33 because screw you. However, I am enjoying myself. I definitely am enjoying myself, you know, regardless. I keep yawning. Because honestly, it's getting late. It's 9 o'clock p.m. And I do need to eat. So yeah, I do need to eat. And yeah, as I thought, we are going to be absolutely late. Because the speed limit's forcing us at 30. Unless you expected me to speed through this, which I'm not going to do because I'm very lawful abiding. I'm not going to break the rules. Somewhat. Because I am going 3 miles per hour over the speed limit. 4, actually. But still, I am not going to go over 35. No. Well, here we are. Here is Stratford. Better late than never.
A man that plays by the rules. Who would have taught?
Still makes you wait 20 seconds for people to get off. 18 yards to stop? No, I'm stopping at the platform. And we're going up to Milford next. And then New Haven. We're almost done with this route. We're almost done. New Haven. It's very close. We're getting up to New Haven. Haha, yes! We're getting there. Awesome. I've had my lights on this entire time, which is strange. I forgot to turn them off when I left Grand Central Station. Milford is 3.6 miles away, and we're about to hit a 60 miles per hour zone. It's about time we get to go fast after going so slow the entire time. And you expect me to get there in 2 minutes? Just cue the theme song for Attack on Titans right now. Let's see if we can make that happen. It's not gonna happen. I would love it to happen, to actually get there early. You know? What's funny is that when I mentioned the Attack on Titans theme song, it's actually in my head right now. Obviously, I can't play it in the video because video will get copyright stricken if I do that. But it literally is right now, as I speak, playing in my head. It's a very good theme song, Attack on Titans. A really, really good theme song. Another very populated area full of buildings. We're getting closer. Closer to the end.
We are approaching the platform. Please keep your knees and toes away from the side if you don't want to fall through and break something that you really, really like on your body, like your crotch area. We are not responsible for anything lost in between the legs. Thank you for listening.
New Haven is up next, baby, and we're going to be done with this route. Oh, we're almost done. New Haven is 8 miles away. Okay. Alright, 8 miles. That is a very long stretch. Especially for the first 3 miles of it, you're going to make me travel 30 miles per hour.
What can I say? I like going fast. I love going fast.
I'm reading a comic as this is happening. That was a very short comic. Very short. Are we there yet? I didn't realize that this video would almost be 2 hours long. But that's the beauty of open rails. The activities can literally take a very, very long time to complete. Now, the good thing about these activities is you can actually save. So if you cannot do it all in one shot, you can save the game. There's a quick save option, actually. Why is there a train break? Don't stop me. What are you doing? The damn thing just stopped me. Go! It stopped me. I have to wait. Because it randomly decided to stop me at 33 miles per hour. Okay. Hey, it's not my fault you want to make people more late. That just randomly happened out of nowhere. Wheel slip, stopping the whole damn thing now. Engaging automatic emergency brakes. Okay. I'm seeing haystacks now. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the countryside of Connecticut. This is the indefinite, like, countryside of Connecticut. 100%. Seeing hail stacks now. It's very interesting to see all that. And we have an electric plant over here coming up. Cool beans. A small little electric plant. Look at how cool that is. That's how the electric's coming in. That's how we can move. Isn't technology grand, everybody? Let's see if we can make it in 5.5 miles after we hit the 75 miles per hour speed limit mark. Let's throttle it. It gave me another one. It gave me another wheel slip warning and engaged the emergency brakes again on a straight path. It's trolling me now. Look how straight of a shot that was. Wheel slip. I know this is a free route. I know it is. But that's just stupid. Stupid. Completely stopping me for no reason. The train is just engaging the emergency brakes for a non-existent wheel slip on a dry day. Alrighty then. Is it going to do that to me again on a 75? We will see. I'm going to assume that will not be the last wheel slip on this strip right here. It's only happening in between Milford and New Haven. It has not happened at any point except for when stopping at a platform. In between any of the stations yet until after Milford. Alrighty then. Three times a charm. I dare you to do it again. It's probably going to. I know it's going to. Because if it's done it twice already, it's going to do it again. It's going to apply the emergency brakes again. I just know it is. Just have that feeling. Trying to make it so that I don't have to adjust it for a while. And it's gonna make me stop. Oh, the stop is coming up actually. Even with the emergency stops, the wheel slips it's been doing to me, I think we might actually get there on time. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it's 11:55 now, so we'll be there at 11:59. It is possible that we're going to get there early, unless the train decides to give me a wheel slip warning again. and make me go through a tree. Hopefully we'll be able to get there early. That depends. If we'll slip. Stop the entire train. Oh, look, cotton field. Actually, no, that's just a grassy field. Never mind. That's all that was. Hopefully, we are gonna get there before 11:59. That would be great. But we'll see. At least we got here before the actual limit, the time limit, timetable. Jeez. It would be wonderful if this gives me a wheel slip warning now. Can you imagine that? We are now in New Haven. And we made it. We made good time. We actually made it on time. Perfectly aligned on the track. Boom. We made it. Almost a 2-hour video, but hey, we did it. We got here, man. New Haven is done. The activity has ended for detailed evaluation. Yep. Let's look at the detailed evaluation. So we start at 10:06. Estimated time to complete 1 hour 50 minutes. Yeah, okay. This activity has ended. Station stop 17. Remaining station. So the debrief evaluation checkbox is unchecked. Okay. Let's look at the timetable real quick. We have been early 5 times. Every other time was late. And that's just because of the inconsistency, I would say, of... But yeah, there you go. That is the end of the route. I really had fun with this, even though it was very long. And sometimes it frustrated me. I absolutely loved this this route. It was very enjoyable. Again, if you want to download this for yourself, in the description below, you can download the whole entire route yourself for free and use it with OpenRails. And if you did actually get to the end of this video by watching the entire thing, just type in the comment section, I'm here. I made it all the way to New Haven. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be making some more content soon. some more Jalopy, some more Open Rail, some more BeamNG Drive, and as well as House Flipper and other simulations to come. So thank you so much for watching this long 2-hour, almost 2-hour video. Peace out. One love.